We're in your town, serving you, your friends, and your neighbors, just like we have for over 100 years. Not everyone can say they're part of the local fabric, but your Northwest Ford dealers can. We're keeping you on the road, and we're keeping it local. Stop by today or visit buyfordnow.com.
McCafe is that feeling when you need something rich, darkly roasted, sweetly drizzled, and full of flavor. And you need it right now. For a limited time, any small McCafe espresso is just $2. Whether you're feeling a cozy caramel macchiato or a tasty mocha treat like a warm peppermint mocha, McCafe is the mood. Get your $2 small only at McDonald's. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
Season's greetings from me, Drew Eubanks, and all the Portland Trailblazers. 3 from downtown, 2 in the paint, and a monster poster jam.
Start of the fourth quarter, the Blazers in front of Minnesota, 94-92. Travis Demers, Michael Holton, Mike Lynch here with you at Moda Center as the Blazers finish the third quarter on a 14-3 run. The Blazers 9-3 when leading after 3 quarters. Minnesota is 0-11 when trailing heading to the fourth quarter. They just put up on the big screen the Oregon State Beavers football team is here as they get set to head down to take on Florida in the Vegas Bowl. That is the bowl game, right?
You know better than I would.
Yeah. Well, I thought so, and then I started second-guessing myself as soon as
I'm sorry I cannot be more assistant.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Minnesota brings it up. Rivers gives it to Gobert, who is back in. Edwards slings it to Gobert through his hands. The pass was too strong, out of bounds, turns it over to the Blazers.
T-Wolves starting to turn that thing over. Keep in mind, they played last night.
Here's Simons, finds Eubanks. Bounce pass to Watford. Watford defended by Anderson in the low post, holds the ball away from him, looks for Simons coming off of the screen. Backs it up, screen comes from Eubanks. Has it to the free throw line, drives, runs it up, it's good. 24 for Ant. 96-92, 16-3 Blazers run going back to the third. They trailed in the third by as many as 10. Russell thought about the 3, but Sharp closed on him. Now he takes off, crossover, backs up, fades away, hits it. 19 for D'Angelo Russell. 96-94 Blazers. Simons passes it over to Eubanks. Looks for Watford on the low post. He's got Anderson on his back. Now to Eubanks up top with 7 to shoot. Finds Sharp, gets a screen, gets to the elbow. Jumper on the way is good. 98-94 as Sharp hits the 2. Here's the pass on the other end again from Russell. A bad pass out of bounds. This time he was looking for Edwards.
The T-Wolves starting to act more and more like a bakery with all those turnovers.
Well, they're second to last in the league, turning it over 17 times tonight. Here's Grant defended by Edwards. Lost the ball. A turnover followed by another, and then Grant pushed Edwards down. And are they going to call a take foul, though?
No, they're not. They're not, because he made a legitimate play on the ball.
They're talking about it.
Jeremy Grant. It's his third personal, first team foul.
It is not a take foul. So it is a common foul on Jeremy Grant as he picks up his third.
And it's important that it's not a take foul. I mean, the Blazers have worked really hard to get this lead.
The 4-point Trailblazers lead 98-94. 10:25 to play in the fourth. Rivers gives it up to Gobert. Eubanks is in front of him. Double team. Gives it up. Rivers can't handle the pass, and now he brings it back out to the wing. 9 to shoot. Crosses over. Gets to the baseline. Crossover again. Watford's all over him. Gives it up to Russell. Gets a screen. Eubanks on top of him. Now to Gobert. Throws it out to the call. A foul underneath on Watford. Wow. That'll be the second team foul on the Trailblazers. Let's get another look at it.
Second team foul.
I think that was a foul.
I think it was. Gobert backs up. Yep. Now Russell has it. Blazers up 4. Here's Russell. Steps back. Long 2 is off the mark. Rebound Jeremy Grant. Uses long arms to scoop that one. His 7th of the game. On the other end, here's Grant. Also back down Russell. Into the paint. Stops, kicks. Watford attacks. Throws it up top to Grant. Three-pointer straight away. Got it! Jeremy Grant's got 15. It's 101-94. And with that basket, the McDonald's 100-point play has been activated. You can score a free 60s Chicken McNuggets tomorrow from your locally owned and operated McDonald's. Download the McDonald's app now. Here's Edwards underneath, blocked by Grant. Picked up by Watford. Pushes the other direction. Watford takes off, loses a handle on it, and it's stolen by Gobert. You got a little out of control there. Blazers lead by 7, matching their largest lead of the game. 21-5 run. 9:08 to play in the fourth. Russell up top. Finds Anderson. He starts to dribble with 7 to shoot. Gets to the free throw line. Fades away. Blocked by Watford. He picks it up and hands it to Ant.
Anthony Simons did a tremendous job fronting Rudy Gobert in the paint.
Blazers had 3 blocks in the third quarter alone. 8:48 to play. Simons near side. Left-hand dribble. Now he attacks. Runs it up from the baseline and banks it in. 26 for Simons. Timeout, Minnesota. The Blazers have their largest lead of 9. 103-94, a 19-point turnaround. 8:39 to play in the fourth on the Trailblazers Radio Network.
It's time to rep Rip City, Portland.
We are Rip City.
Your chance to get a Trailblazers credit card is here. Brought to you by First Tech, the official credit union of the Portland Trailblazers. Choose a Blazers MasterCard that earns valuable rewards, or just show off your Rip City pride. And with discounts on Blazer tickets and merch, having a Trailblazers credit card in your wallet is a slam dunk. Apply today at firsttechfed.com/BlazersCard. Federally insured by NCUA.
Get fast, reliable speeds at home and on the go with internet and mobile from Xfinity. Now through December 21st, new customers can get 1.2 gig internet plus XFi Complete with unlimited data and Wi-Fi equipment included. It's just $50 a month for 2 full years with no annual contract when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data at regular rates. Plus, get $200 back. Go online, call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. After promo, regular internet rates apply. Actual speeds vary.
Rebounds are important, whether on the court or when bouncing back from an injury. As the Trailblazers team physicians, Rebound Orthopedics and Neurosurgery keeps the Trailblazers performing at their best. And as the region's most preferred, their patients benefit from their comprehensive and personalized care. Be seen safely for all your orthopedic and neurosurgical needs today. Visit reboundmd.com or call 1-800-REBOUND to schedule an appointment. Rebound Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, the region's most preferred.
On behalf of the Portland Trailblazers, this is Coach Chauncey Billups wishing you and yours a very happy holiday.
Welcome back into Moda Center. Blazers lead the Timberwolves 103-94. Mike Lynch here with you to take a look around the rest of the NBA scoreboard. Every other game of the day has gone final. Spurs beat the Heat 115-111. The Nets top the Pacers 136-133. Clippers get 36 from Paul George in a 114-107 win over the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma in the loss had 35 points and 12 boards. Cavs beat the Thunder 110-102. Bulls blow out the Mavs 144-115. DeMar DeRozan 28 points for Chicago. Warriors top the Celtics 123-107 behind 32 from Steph. And the Nuggets outlast the Jazz 115-110. Back to Travis Michael.
103-94. The Blazers in front of Minnesota with 8:39 to play in the fourth quarter. 23-5 Blazers run. They've scored the last 7. And they're 4 for 4 to start this fourth quarter, Michael. A 19-point turnaround.
Yeah, the Blazers have really locked in, but the Timberwolves have turned the basketball over a lot, which has contributed to the Trailblazers.
They've turned it over 7 times in the second half, twice here in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell, a bounce pass to Gobert to the rim. He gets a foul and the bucket. And Gobert will head to the line. The Blazers forced 5 turnovers in the third quarter. That led to 9 points. They have 16 points off the turnovers in this game. Minnesota has just 9.
Chauncey Billups brings Damian Lillard back probably a little earlier than usual to stop this mini run.
Yeah, which is the opposite of what we saw on Thursday night.
Lesson learned.
Free throw is good from Gobert. He's got 15 points. It's 103-97. 6-point Blazers lead. led by as many as 9. That was just a moment ago. Dame near center court. Defended by McDaniels. Left-hand dribble. Takes it to the logo all the way to the wing. Bounce pass into the corner for Simons. Lost the handle on it, but gets it back. Now he drives. Right-hand running hook is in. 28, a game high for Anthony Simons.
Anthony Simons is the only player in the NBA modeling the Kareem skyhook.
On the far side, Anderson gives it up top. Russell with a head fake in a drive, gets into the paint, kicks it out. Anderson rotates to the corner for McDaniels. Dame closes into the paint, finds Gobert, turns around and puts it in.
He's too tall. Damian Lillard brings the ball up in the front court.
Thank you, Michael. Here's the drive from Dame. Bounce pass to Eubanks. Hammer jam right in the face of Rudy Gobert. Posterized. 107.99.
A facial with exfoliation.
Here's the drive from Anderson. Steps through and puts it in. 107-101. Drew Eubanks has got 10 points in this game, by the way. Damian Lillard's got 7 assists. Game across the timeline with 7:08 to play in the fourth. Goes to the far sideline. McDaniels defends it. Now to Grant to the wing. Grant loses the handle on it as he trips. It's tipped into the backcourt as Dame grabs it. Loses the handle on it. Now he puts up a running three to beat the shot clock. No good. Rebound Gobert. That is his 9th. Long pass to Anderson. In the corner, he's by himself. He hands it to Russell. Now he drives the baseline through the paint, throws it over to McDaniels, who spins around. Now underneath for Gobert. Gobert turns. He's fouled. The shot is off the mark. As that is the 4th Blazers team foul. Eubanks picks that one up. And Gobert will head to the line.
Fouls a factor. Blazers, no more fouls to give. T-Wolves haven't fouled yet.
Yep, we saw this story in the third quarter. Take a look at something over here.
Officials timeout on the floor.
Officials timeout.
Second timeout.
They're going to take a look at. I'm not sure what's going on, but they're looking at.
Everybody who participated in tonight's Trailblazers Foundation 50.
Where? I think there's blood on the floor.
Okay.
And so it's I don't know.
I thought they were looking at D'Angelo Russell's jersey, but then nobody went over to see him. The officials are around. There we go. They're red blood on the red part of the floor can be difficult to see. So with 6:41 to play in the fourth, the Blazers lead the Timberwolves 107-101. Rudy Gobert is going to go to the line for 2. Minnesota with 3 timeouts left. The Blazers have 4. The Blazers are out of fouls to give already with 6:41 to play in the fourth, and Minnesota has not committed a team foul.
I think this stoppage is favorable for the Blazers to catch their breath. Because they're really trying to hold off a team, right? Now that they've built a lead. And when you're trying to hold off a team and you're already in the bonus, the one thing you don't want to do is get tired.
Right. I think it was Drew Eubanks that got cut. They're taking a look at his finger. He just picked up his 2nd foul. Yusuf Nurkic about to come back in. Nurkic played 20 minutes tonight. So if this game stays in regulation, he'll only play about 27, which is below his season average of 29 and a half. He's got 8 points and 14 rebounds in those 20 minutes. He's had 3 fouls and has sat a little bit with that foul trouble.
Well, some of it has to do with the fact that Drew Eubanks was 5 for 5 from the floor, including 2 monster dunks.
So Drew Eubanks just went to the locker room. Eubanks on the season is shooting 70%, and that was coming into tonight. So I'd imagine that number is going to go up a bit. He's now 57 of 79. He's been near the top of the, he must have been dripping up and down the floor.
There's blood all over the floor.
D'Angelo Russell's pointing it out.
I shouldn't say there's blood all over the floor, because if you're driving down I-5, I don't want you to think this is a horror movie.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it does not look like a horror movie out there.
Blood drops. There's blood drops. On the floor.
It does not look like an MMA fight gone wrong.
Right. There's not blood all over the place.
Yeah, we can't see the blood.
I mean, how irresponsible of me
is that? Right? And people are going to think he had a Clint Malarchuk incident out there. Don't Google it if you haven't seen it.
I've not seen it. I'm not Googling it.
It was a sports injury. But, they get out there with the little spray bottle, make sure everything's all cleaned up and sanitary. So Gobert eventually is going to go to the line here. Gobert is 3 of 5 from the stripe tonight. Shooting 71% entering the game. He's got 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 of 9 shooting. They're still cleaning some up on the side of the floor to our right, the Timberwolves bench side.
It makes me want to patent a machine that can do that faster.
Like a Zamboni, but for a basketball court?
Yeah, that's it, Travis. That's it.
Like a steam cleaner that can just go up and down the floor. The first free throw from Gobert is in. It's 107-102.
Yeah, man, I got a picture of that. You just come driving out. The official tells you where. You handle your business.
Yep.
And you send the invoice.
Perfect. Or like a Roomba.
Come on.
That might even be better.
Trev, you're full of invention type ideas.
I need to patent these things. Gobert will get another free throw. That one's good. He hits them both. It's 107-103. 6:41 to play in the fourth. It's a 4-point game. Damian Lillard with 27 points. Brings it across. Adam Nurkic straight away. Hands it off to Dame. Dame on the wing. Defended by McDaniels. Right-hand dribble. Now looks left. Simon's coming off the screen. Turns, puts up the jumper. It was good, but there was an offensive foul on Nurk before the jumper.
Illegal screen.
Yep. So that'll give it back to Minnesota. 4th personal on Nurk. Now, unfortunately, it takes 2 points off the board for the Blazers. Russell running the offense straight away. Gets a screen. Now double team to Edwards into the corner. McDaniels, open 3. Good. McDaniels has got 9. It's a 1-point game, 107-106. So that 9-point Blazers lead has been trimmed to 1. Simons finds Dame, Moda Center logo near side. He goes right, drives, finds Grant in the corner, rotates to Simons. Wide open 3, buries it. 31 for Anthony Simons. His 6th 30-point game of the season and the 14th of his career. 110-106 Trailblazers. 5:47 to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell between the rings. Nurk steps out to defend it. Russell crosses over, steps back from the elbow, hits it. 21 for D'Angelo Russell.
Blazers were in their 55 defense, switching everything 1-5. Nurk ended up on Russell.
2-point Blazers lead. Simon's on the logo. 5:23 to play fourth quarter. Dame gets a screen, goes left. Now he takes off and drives to the rim, and he banks it in off the window. 29 for Lillard, 112-108. Simons and Lillard have combined for 60. 5:05 to play in the fourth quarter. Blazers lead by 4. Russell gives it up. Here's Edwards. The lob to Gobert, and he gets the dunk. 19 for Rudy Gobert. Back to a 2-point game. Simons now the other way for the Blazers. High screen comes from Nurk. Takes it to the wing. Crosses and kicks to the corner. Hart open 3 on the way. Got it! 11 for Josh Hart. 115-110 Trailblazers.
Blazers trading 3 for 2.
4:33 to play in the fourth quarter. They've made 12 threes in the game. Minnesota has made 9. Russell up top. Gets a screen. Throws it to the corner for Anderson. Jab step. Lobs it underneath for Gobert, and he missed the shot. Hart on his back. Fouled him. He picks up his 4th, and Gobert will go back to the line. Another look at it. Yep, he touched him. That's all you have to do.
Well, he had one hand in the back and one hand on his arm, but I still like the notion of sending Rudy Gobert to the free throw line versus giving him a layup.
So the Blazers in the penalty, 4:22 to play. Gobert's first free throw is short.
That's what you call a good foul.
The Blazers will take a timeout here with 4:22 to play in the fourth. They lead at 115-110. Gobert will get one more free throw when we come back on the Trailblazers Radio Network.
Rip City Kids, what's up? It's Anthony Simons here with a special message to all Rip City kids.
Hey, Rip City families, how would you like to earn awesome Trailblazers and Nike rewards? Basketballs, jerseys, water bottles, jump ropes, there's just too many to name. All you need to do is join the free Rip City Kids Club presented by Nike for your chance to earn these prizes. Plus, you'll get access to great discounts, events, and so much more. Register today at ripcitykidsclub.com.
New construction and business remodeling is great, but leaves a big mess. And job site cleanup is the final touch for any commercial construction or renovation project. When you need to put the finishing touch on newly constructed buildings, call the professionals at Service Master Clean. Service Master Clean has been an industry leader for more than 60 years. From post-construction cleanup to janitorial services, call Service Master Building Services in Portland and Vancouver at 503-298-6145. We're proud to be the green, clean partner of the Portland Trailblazers.
Brandy Carlisle coming to Portland for New Year's Eve. Brandy Carlisle's New Year's Eve party. Saturday, December 31st, Moda Center. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. The new album, In These Silent Days, out now. Bring in the new year with Brandy Carlisle, live.
Your home of the Portland Trailblazers, KPOJ AM Portland.
Legendary rock band The Eagles are hitting the road and coming to Moda Center on February 19th, featuring Hotel California, played from beginning to end, and a greatest hits set. It's a night you won't soon forget. Don't miss the band, credited as one of the greatest acts of all time. Tickets are on sale now. Head to rosequarter.com to get yours. And don't miss the latest episode of The Trail, a documentary-style series about your favorite team. Follow along as we cover the players, coaches, and staff all season long to tell you the stories of our team by our team. Be sure to check out trailblazers.com/thetrail for all the latest info. 115-110 Blazers in front of the Timberwolves, 4:22 to play in the fourth. Blazers are over the limit. Rudy Gobert will go to the line for one more free throw. The Timberwolves have not committed a team foul in this fourth quarter yet. Each team with 3 timeouts remaining. Gobert is 5 for 8 from the line, missed the first. Josh Hart, 4 fouls. Yusuf Nurkic, 4 fouls. Justice Winslow, 5 fouls for the Blazers. Nobody on Minnesota has more than 3.
Well, while this game has featured a lot of pace, I get a feeling that it's going to have a grinder type of vibe in this last 4:22.
Gobert makes the second free throw. It's 115-111. Drew Eubanks back out from the locker room after injuring something on his right hand. Looks like his right pinky. 4:13 to play. Blazers by 4. Aim on the deep wing, far side. Gets a high screen from Nurkic. Goes the other way. Steps back, 7 to shoot. McDaniels defends him, steps to the side, has his 3 blocked by McDaniels, and it's picked up by Anderson. Minnesota comes back the other way. Here's Russell up top to Anderson. He drives, steps through, finds Gobert underneath. Gobert to the rim, dunks it in. And it's a 2-point game, 115-113.
That's the slowest fast break I've ever seen.
Gobert's got 22. Maybe because the guy nicknamed Slow Mo was leading the break. 2-point Blazer lead, 3:35 to play fourth quarter. Zane picks up his dribble, finds Simons near side. Simons gets a screen, has it in the corner. Now he runs into Gobert, through a double team, loses a handle on it, poked away, turnover. And the timeout's going to be taken here by Minnesota, negating their own fast break. Unusual timing there of the timeout by Chris Finch.
Yeah, well, you always comment about how Chauncey does that. Was he going to lose the timeout after the 3-minute mark?
He was. What would you rather, lose the timeout or the fast break?
Well, you know, as the late John Wooden once told me, there's a lot more overcoaching than undercoaching in basketball.
There certainly is. The Blazers lead it by 2, 115-113. They've turned it over 15 times in this game. That is for 12 points for Minnesota, and they could add to it on this possession here. Anthony Simons, a game-high 31 points. Damian Lillard's got 29. Minnesota with 3 players of 20 or more points, including Rudy Gobert. His 24 points is the most he's ever scored in a game against the Blazers. He's got 12 in this fourth quarter, as Minnesota has 56 points in the paint.
Rudy Gobert is more of an offensive player with the Minnesota Timberwolves than he ever was in Utah.
The average is about 14 points and 12 rebounds a game. He's 3rd in the league in rebounds per game, 4th in the league in offensive rebounds per game, 2nd in the league in field goal percentage at 65%. Drew Eubanks at 70% has not taken enough shot attempts to qualify. Out of the timeout, Minnesota ball. They've got 2 timeouts left. It's a 2-point Blazers lead, 115-113. Here's Edwards. Throws it up top for Anderson. Now to Russell. Both teams, their starting fives on the floor. Here's Russell to the wing. To the elbow. Slow dribble. Trying to draw a foul. Now backs up and missed the shot. Rebound Nurkic, his 15th. Simon slows down his dribble at midcourt. Nurk, 15 rebounds, the most he's ever had against the Wolves. Gets a screen. Simons now finds Dame in the corner. Dame with the ball near his hips, 4 to shoot. Jab step on Anderson, down to 3 to shoot. Now to Simons up top. Simons drives, runs in the air to beat the shot clock. Shot no good. Offensive rebound, Simons. Now Dame from way downtown. Yes! 32 for Lillard, 118-113. That from Dame distance.
Damian Lillard, a cold closer.
2:30 to play in the fourth. Russell to the wing. Cross court for Edwards. Thought about the three, but Grant closed on him. Now he's got it at the elbow. Fades. Shot was no good. Dame falls to the floor as Hart grabs the rebound. His 8th. And now Dame will bring it up. Dame with a couple of chop steps across center court. 2:10 to play in the fourth quarter. Blazers lead it by 5. Dame on the red of the pinwheel. Gets a screen from Hart. Takes it to the wing. Bounce pass for Hart, who's open. Now he drives, pulls up from the elbow. It's short. Gets his own rebound. Falls to the floor. He slipped on something there. He's pushed. No foul call. I thought there was a whistle for a foul. It was just out of bounds. Minnesota ball.
You see how quickly Josh Hart hit the floor after that shot
Yes.
tip and ran that ball down.
Edwards will bring it up. He takes it across the logo with 1:50 to play. Blazers lead by 5. Anderson's got the ball. Looks up top for Edwards. Screen comes. Top of the key. Edwards spins around, gets the elbow. The lob for Gobert through his hands out of bounds. And the Blazers will get it back after another Minnesota turnover with 1:39 to play.
Blazers defended that perfectly.
Anthony Simons will bring the ball up for the Blazers. Takes it across center court, now stands on the logo with 90 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Blazers lead by 5. Dame loses the ball. It was deflected into the backcourt, but he gets it back. 10 seconds to shoot. 1:25 to play in the fourth. Shot clock at 8. Dame crosses over and drives. Goes up and under. Throws it out to the wing, but it's deflected out of bounds with 5 seconds to shoot. So Dame will get it in with 1:20 to play in the fourth. Shot clock at 5.
For Anthony Simons to get a lob off of this out-of-bounds play.
Dame from the baseline. Gets it into Grant. Deflects off his fingertips. Down to 3 seconds. Three-pointer on the way. Buries it. Jeremy Grant from downtown, and the Blazers lead it 121-113.
I think they want to review whether it's a 3 or not, which is really interesting because the
timing of that.
Well, I thought you're supposed to stop play at the next reasonable time, but
I think they might be looking at the shot clock.
Well, it looked like there was more than enough time with the shot clock. Jeremy Grant had his foot on the line, so it will be a 2, not a 3.
A 2.
2-point basket for Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, there was still a second on the shot clock when the ball went through the net.
Yeah, so
it's a 2.
It gives Minnesota a free timeout, and the Blazers a chance to set their defense.
So 120-113 is the score. Jeremy Grant's got 18, 1:15 to play in the fourth quarter. Blazers lead it by 7. Here's D'Angelo Russell, top of the key. He puts up a 3-point shot and makes it. Russell's got 24. That was his 4th made 3 of the game. It's 120-116. 1:04 to play fourth quarter. Blazers lead by 4. Dame brings it across the logo. Slows it down. 13 on the shot clock. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Screen comes. Dame backs it up towards center court with 7 to shoot. 50 on the game clock. Dame crosses over and drives. Goes behind his back. Fades away. Shot is good. 34 for Dame. 122-116. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. An offensive foul is called on Gobert. Jeremy Grant got pushed to the floor away from the ball. Turns it over to the Blazers with 42 seconds left.
Things are looking good, Travis.
So now Anthony Simons will get it in from the near side, but the Timberwolves are going to take a timeout with 42.3 to play. Blazers lead by 6. They're going to challenge this play. And really, this is a key play in the game, not necessarily because of the foul on Rudy Gobert being his 4th, But if you give it back to the Blazers in a 2-possession game with 42 seconds left, the game is essentially not over, but very close to it at that point. You need a miracle to come back. If this gets overturned and you get the ball back, that changes the entire trajectory of the game.
Come on, Trav. The Blazers get the ball back. You can turn on the shower and start the bus.
The bus back to the hotel from Minnesota because they're coming right back here to play on Monday night. The only trip that the Timberwolves take to Portland this year is this weekend. Getting another look at it, Michael. Grant in front of Rudy Gobert, now slides behind him. What do you see?
That's a foul. Whenever the screener rolls into the defensive player trying to go underneath the screen, by definition, it's a foul. He's rolling while Jeremy Grant's taking a legal path to the ball.
Pat Freyer's got the headset on. So does Matt Myers.
Shouldn't take a long time to talk to Secaucus.
Now they're taking a look at the clock to see where it was at. It was 43 seconds on the clock. The offensive foul call stands. And it will be Trailblazers ball after the offensive foul on Rudy Gobert.
It's an unsuccessful challenge.
Unsuccessful challenge.
Well, again, you get those calls because of your effort. If Jeremy Grant doesn't make the effort to get under that screen, if he dies on the screen, the Blazers are not in this position. So it's energy, effort, and execution.
Jeremy Grant will get it in from 3/4 court with 43 seconds left. Blazers lead by 6, 122-116. Dame gets it across center court to Simons, now over to Hart. 17 on the shot clock. Ant holds the ball near center court. Anderson takes a swipe at it, gets it to Dame, down to 10 seconds left. Back to Simons, 9 on the shot clock, crosses over, drives, goes up off the glass, no good. Nurk tips it to Gobert, who is standing out of bounds, and the Blazers will get it back. Rudy Gobert was standing out of bounds when he touched the ball, and the Blazers will hold on to it. 10-second differential, they lead it by 6. 24 on the game clock, 14 on the shot clock. Dame gets it into Nurk. Now to Dame. Looks at the shot clock with 11 seconds left. Dame goes behind his back, drives, kicks to the corner. It's stolen. Anderson's got it. 15 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Anderson, top of the key. He's tripped up and a foul is called. That will send Anderson to the free throw line with 12 seconds left. Scott Brooks and Chauncey Billups talking about it on the sideline about whether or not Chauncey wants to challenge this. They had a timeout left. He is going to challenge the play. They had 2 timeouts left, So Chauncey Billups will challenge the call right here.
Because Kyle Anderson he tripped on his own foot, then he landed on the basketball.
Yeah.
And that's not a foul.
Adding insult to injury, getting a wind knocked out of you too. So the Blazers will challenge here after the unsuccessful challenge Minnesota took a moment ago. Taking a look at it here. Yeah, Anderson just tripped. Oh, his hip landed right on the ball. That is uncomfortable. You ever done that?
On a foam roller.
Yeah, but that's not accidental.
I know, but why do they call them foam rollers? They're so hard.
What are they made of?
That's not foam.
It's not like, foam like at a foam party.
I know foam is like foam is in my pillow and in my mattress cover. It's not a thing I roll across.
Yeah, but the foam roller can't be soft or else it's not going to accomplish its task, which is relaxing your muscles.
Anyway, Travis, you asked me if I fell on that before, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I've fallen on a basketball before.
And how did that feel, Michael? How did that make you feel?
It was the beginning of the creation of the foam roller.
All right, Pat Frayer. We don't have the microphone. I'm trying to read his lips. Unsuccessful challenge. So Kyle Anderson will go to the line for 2. Here's another look at it on the big screen, Michael. Tell me what you see.
Josh Hart impedes the progress, and he does strike with his right hand Kyle Anderson so gently on the shoulder.
And he also stepped on Hart's foot, and that's where the trip came in. So Anderson will go to the line for 2. He's got 12 points. 122-116. Blazers lead. 6-point game. First free throw is good. 12.8 left in the fourth quarter. The Blazers are over the limit. The Timberwolves still have not committed a team foul in this fourth quarter. Each team with a timeout remaining. It's 122-117. Anderson will get one more free throw with 12.8 to play. That is good. It's a 4-point game. Not over yet. Inbound to Dame. Bounce pass to Grant. And a foul is going to be called. No free throws with 10.7 left as Minnesota had a foul to give.
And this is where not having fouled in this quarter is not a plus for Minnesota. Time is burning while they're trying to get the Blazers to the bonus.
That was the last foul to give for the Wolves. So now Grant will get it in. Finds Lillard, far sideline, dribbles out of it, and now he is fouled by Anderson with 8.4 left. Anderson picks up his third. Now Minnesota is into the penalty, and Damian Lillard will go to the line for two. He's got 34 points in this game, on 9 of 22 shooting, 3 of 11 from three, but he's 13 of 13 from the free throw line. Dame had 40 points 2 nights ago. This free throw is good. He's got 35. The most he's ever scored against Minnesota was 39. That was on January 7th of 21. Yusuf Nurkic will come out. Justice Winslow will come in with 8.4 seconds to play. Dame will get one more free throw here. Blazers lead by 5. This would give them a 6-point lead with 8.4 to play. Minnesota has a timeout left. Free throw is good. 36 for Lillard. And a timeout taken here by Minnesota with 8.4 to play. They've got a 6-point lead, and it would take a miracle at this point for Minnesota to tie the game. We've seen crazy things happen. And Mike, one thing I want to bring up here is that at one point, Anthony Edwards was cruising in this game. He had 26 points through 3 quarters. And he looked like he was taking over. He has not scored here in the fourth quarter. The Blazers defense has ramped things up.
Well, we were talking about that a little earlier in the game.
Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
The road to Arizona is underway, and Key Food has all of your tailgating needs. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs and hamburgers or looking for popcorn, pretzels, or peanuts to snack on during the game, stop by your favorite store in the Key Food family of supermarkets to pick up everything you need. Key Food is a proud sponsor of WFAN's Road to Arizona. Visit Key Food and their family of supermarkets today.
AlfaRomeo.com.
To guard this team offensively. And then Jeremy Grant.
Giving him some of the easy baskets.
Yeah, absolutely. And so that this reminded me a lot of the game. I think it was San Antonio, that first homestand after the first road trip, where the Blazers kind of just played a little bit of a sleepy game for 3 quarters and then decided they were going to win in the fourth. That's what this game reminded me of. It was a sleepy first 3 quarters, and the Blazers came out in the fourth, and they played the style of basketball we've seen them play when they play their best, and they saved it for the best quarter to do it. And it kind of reminded me of that, which reminded me of those good teams turning it on when they know they have to.
Let's take a look at tonight's game summary brought to you by the McDonald's McDelivery. We will start with Minnesota. They were led by Anthony Edwards, 26 points. He had 7 assists and 6 rebounds. Rudy Gobert's 24 points, the most he's ever scored against the Blazers. He also had 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, and a block. D'Angelo Russell, 24 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. 14 points for Kyle Anderson, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. Jaden McDaniels, 9 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. Off the bench, Naz Reid with 15 points. He also had 3 rebounds and 2 blocks. Jalen Noel with 6 points, 2 assists. Austin Rivers did not score in 21 minutes, and Wendell Moore Jr. did not score in 4 minutes. Minnesota shot 54%, 45 of 83. They were 10 of 23 from the three-point line for 44%, 18 of 24 from the free throw line. They had 28 rebounds in this game to the 45 of the Blazers. Only 4 offensive rebounds, 22 assists, 13 turnovers, leading to 18 Trailblazers points. For the Blazers tonight, Damian Lillard, 36 points, a game high. He also added 8 assists and 3 rebounds. Anthony Simons, 31 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Yusuf Nurkic, 8 points, 15 rebounds. We will finish this in just a moment, but let's hear from Chauncey Billups.
Start the last 3 or 4 minutes of the third quarter, our defense kind of turned a little bit, and we were much better. I was really upset coming into halftime, giving up pretty much 40 points in the second quarter. It's tough to absorb that. I thought we came out with some pride in the second half, and our defense kind of changed at the end of that third quarter, and we kind of rode it on through.
How would you describe the answer response from last game?
I thought Ant was big time. I really did. I thought he was big time. I wanted to tell him just be aggressive early. I ran some really, really early plays for him to try to attack. And he did that, had it going. And, we fed really off of Ant's energy in that first quarter.
Why did you feel it was important to run plays for him?
Well, when you averaging 25 a night, 24 a night, and you have a really rough night, obviously when you average that much, you're really important to our team. So I just felt that it was kind of necessary. Ant is not the kind of guy to come to me and say, Coach, give me something, or run this, or I got to have a feel for that and see it, and I did, and he responded very well on both ends of the floor, actually.
What do you think was behind the defensive change, the shift in the end of the third quarter?
I think it was our guys in the huddle challenging each other, pretty upset with each other that they were just scoring so easily. And by the way, they can do that to you. I mean, Chris Finch he's an offensive wizard. And the way that they're playing, and Russell is, really good, and Ant-Man is playing at a high level. So they can do you like that. They can make you look that way. But at the same time, our guys, they had a lot of pride, in the game. And I think that it was really them. It wasn't me. It was them challenging each other, in every timeout and every huddle.
Talk before the game about the Ants defense. In the fourth there, you guys were switching. You got switched on to Gobert a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Thought he held his ground.
And he fought hard. He fought really hard. We were switching a lot. We kind of switched everything, which made Ant be down there fighting with Gobert. And Gobert is obviously he's a big dude, but he's very strong too. Ant did a really good job of fronting him and not letting him just throw it right in, and making him earn every single touch he got. And, that's the pride, that you want everybody on the team to take.